Okay, we have Dan here.
Hello.
We're going to do a quick interview. Dan, what were you doing today?
Okay, we're here in Maelongtai village, which is a really big village. It's all behind us here. It's about 60 families. Used to be bigger, but some of the families have split up a little bit. And we worked with ITDP today to go around from hut to hut, finding out like demographics and different information about them. ITDP was doing some mapping today of the villages, and then we actually worked with the locals, a pastor and other Christians, going hut to hut and filling out forms that tell us, ask basic questions that people are going to want to know about a family. How many kids, if any of them have died in the past, you know, how their yearly income, annual income, stuff like that. So.
Great. Now, what were some of your findings?
It was kind of surprising, I guess. At first we weren't sure, like the average income per family. Some of the huts were nicer in some of the villages, so we thought it might be a little bit more. But actually it's a really, really, really poor village. The highest income I think I saw today was maybe 5,000 baht a year, which is $150 or less. Actually, it's 3,000 baht, so it's about $100 is the highest income I saw per year per family. The lowest I saw was zero, so no money every year. So it would be all subsistence living, and they live off the mountain rice or the paddy rice that they grow. So most of them, though, were probably right around 1,000 baht to 0 baht. So maybe $30 a year or less per family. And then also saw families that had up to 5 kids that have died, and not just miscarriages, but it sounded like they had like 4 daughters or 4 sons that would die, or 5 kids. So yeah, it's a really poor village. A lot of families had, you'd ask them what kind of animals they had. They had maybe no cows, no goats, but maybe 10 chickens, and that'd be it. Or maybe they had 2 pigs, and they made 0 baht a year, and you know, some of them are widows. It just depended. So really poor village. And yeah, I mean, there's one kid we saw was sick in his hut. He had a fever, and he was just laying there in a musty, dirty hut, and they didn't have any medicine for him. They probably couldn't afford it, and there's no clinic out here, so they wouldn't have probably been able to get any anyways. So it's just things like that, just basic sanitation and all that they don't have, and yeah, it's really sad. So I'm excited that ITDP is going to be working here. It's just an important project, you can tell, for them. So.
Okay, one last question. How has today affected you? Like, what kind of things are you thinking from this?
One thing that struck me kind of hard was we're taking pictures of the different people, and I realized today that the camera I was taking pictures of the villagers with cost more than any family I've met today, than their yearly income. So it's like $150, $170 camera. Not one family today was even close to that. So that was one thing that struck me, just to think about income and what I do with my personal income, and just being thankful even for what the Lord has given and provided for us. And also, when we're filling out the forms, you have to circle religion on it, and not one family here is Christian. They're all Buddhists, so just the need for the gospel here. And you have poor people economically, but even more so, they're poor spiritually. So that definitely affected me a lot. And there's no one out here helping them, so just the need for missionaries to come out here and to help the people. So.
All right, thank you, Dan. This is live from Maelongtai, and we're going to sign out now. Say goodbye.
Bye.